Hi, everybody. It's 2024. Welcome to 2024. And you may be saying, Nicole, what are you wearing? I know you do bedroom confessionals, but this is a little Green Acres. For those of you that really don't know Green Acres, you can look it up. But I'm wearing this on purpose because I'm going to put myself out there. About my podcast is many different subjects, but I'm going to keep it real. So part of keeping that real is saying this was part of what I was supposed to wear for New Year's Eve. So then the question is, well, why didn't you, Nicole? This is a great, great subject. This is for guys and girls. Totally want to put this out there. So here's the deal. How do you feel about the fact that a man or a woman cancels on plans at the last minute? None of us like it, right? Let's just call it a dick move. I've heard a lot of men complain about women canceling, probably more than the women. But I'm just gonna talk about what happened to me because I just think it's pretty hysterical. So there's this guy in my community in Boca Raton where I live. And, we've been dating. Like I said, no one really knows about my dating life. I just talk about things. So he did the ultimate dick move. I mean, ultimate, let's just face it. And I'm away for a week, as many of you saw me traveling. And the day before New Year's Eve, which literally I got home the night before, he says to me, can I come over and talk to you? I have something for you, whatever. And are you ready for this? He basically cancels New Year's Eve plans on me, not to go into details. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. I'm exhausted, it doesn't really matter. Well, here's the thing, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't that make him a total asshole? Let's just say that individual didn't want to go with me or something. And I need to say, after he did that, we walked to the door to say goodbye and we're done. And he's trying to touch me all over. And he's trying to he's like, no, give me a real kiss. Dude, you just dumped me for New Year's Eve the day before. And you think you could put your hands on my body and on my lips, a real kiss, not he wanted to embrace motherfucking kind of good shit. Fucked up guy. Let's just say this guy already is in therapy to figure out why he's had so many failed relationships. And I really, really thought, he would evolve, he would change. My dog's coming into the picture possibly here. So, what a move. I mean, honestly, he could have, let's just say, he could have a week or two before just said, hey, I'm going to spend it with my mom, my son, a million excuses, right? Right. But instead, he takes a position of saying, I'm going to miss us so much and what we had, and I will always appreciate and respect you, and you were just this wonderful person in my life, and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, really? So why did you end the chapter by totally screwing me over and yet say how wonderful I am and all these kind of things like that? So New Year's Eve was here for me. I have no shame in that game, honestly. Quite frankly, I was fine with that. But this person's already in therapy trying to figure out why he can't have healthy relationships. I don't think any amount of therapy, honestly, could help this man. He's had 3 failed relationships that he's stayed with for 6 years. We're talking about we're talking long-term marriages and this, being cheated on and sticking it out. And then along comes me, I'll face it, the best thing that ever walked into his life. And maybe I was just too much to handle and the jealousy and whatever. But seriously, I can't wait to hear and talk about on podcasts about the epic dumps that people do, why they do it, and how we should respond to it. And I'm curious from men, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Women, Why do we cancel at the last minute? Maybe there's reasons, but at the end of the day, we should be kind. And I didn't deserve that. There was no reason for it. But you know what? Karma's a bitch, right? So, I have a platform and he lives here. And, good luck. Good luck ever finding a woman as close to what I had to offer. And I'll be talking about you. Yeah, I won't name your name, but just know I'll be in your ear because it'll be out in public, little by little, things that you've done, things that you can't do, things that make you a very small man in all ways. You know what? It just fucking is funny. And it just cracks me up. So that's why I wore this for today's podcast. I was going to wear this last night. I thought, well, let's make use of it. Obviously, it looked a lot better, complete. Anyway, Happy New Year, guys. Hope my being vulnerable here sets the tone of like, who gives a shit podcast? We're going to talk about it all, even if that means putting me on the platter for a discussion. Okay, guys, happy 2024.